Hi everyone, welcome back to BIPSS Studio Session. I'm Marcina Mustafa Miti, currently working as a research assistant at BIPSS. And today I have with me Colonel Nalin Herath, RSP, Director General, Institute of National Security Studies, Sri Lanka, in our studio. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Rich.
Sir, as you are a distinguished expert in renewable energy and its critical role in bolstering climate security within South Asia, I would like to ask you several questions to you on this subject. So, sir, as South Asia faces rising climate related risk, renewable energy is seen as a crucial tool for both environmental sustainability and regional stability. How can countries in the region collaborate on cross border renewable energy projects to enhance energy security and reduce dependence on fossil fuels?
Thank you, Viti, for having me for this interview. And what we need to understand about Asian region, it's a very highly populated region because if you take countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, so highly populated. So one fourth of the global population is residing here. So therefore, the region, it's really hunger for energy. But the problem is today the region is mainly depend on fossil fuel, gas and coal in order uh, to fulfill their energy requirement. So this is one of the area we need to understand. So if we are going to continue or depend on fossil fuel, so it will be a problem. So keep this thing in mind. We need to have a kind of holistic approach how we are going to transit this two new renewable energy projects. Therefore, I think as a region, we need to have a kind of different approach in order to get away from fossil fuel and go for renewable energy because this region is very rich in all these renewable energy sources like wind power, solar power. So why can't we use and get all of everything? And why can't we go for a kind of very different approach? Then if we think out of the box, definitely this region can transform into a renewable energy source. And there, only thing is we need to act as a region. It should be collective effort. Anyone can't find a solution being isolated. So we have only 8 countries. So being 8 countries as the South Asian region, so we need to collaborate, we need to cooperate, and we need to engage each other, and uh, we must find for a solution for this.
Okay, sir. Many South Asian nations have set ambitious renewable energy targets, but financing and infrastructure remain major challenges. What innovative financing mechanisms or policy reforms could help attract investment in renewable energy across the region?
Yeah. What I say is at the moment, we can't just depend on the public funds because as a region, we don't have sufficient funds to fulfill whatever the requirements in order to go for renewable energy. I think this is where we need to approach we need to get hold of all the stakeholders like private partners, and in the meantime we need to engage with the international partners also. It can be it should be like a private public partnership. Then only we can have or we can formulate a kind of very effective mechanism. So uh, then actually that if we take like organizations like World Bank, IMF, they were created after the Second World War in order to assist countries financially. And certain cases they are assisting and providing some grants for different countries, but it is not that much effective. So their visions as missions also should be adjusted, revisited in order to fulfill these new requirements also. So I think the best way is to get hold of all the stakeholders like private partners and get involved with or engage with international partners also. And this is how I think we can find out a solution in order to fulfill the required funds when it comes to the renewable energies.
Thank you, sir. So, as climate change accelerates, vulnerable communities in South Asia are facing energy poverty and displacement. How can renewable energy initiatives be designed to ensure equitable access and resilience for marginalized populations?
I think especially country like Sri Lanka, Maldives, uh, even Bangladesh, we we have kind of different geographical locations, and countries like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, we are actually islands surrounded by complete sea. And if we do not take or if we do not react on time, what will happen? So the global, the climate change has become a reality now. We have experienced this. If you look at last 6 7 years records, you can see the entire global system, the climate patterns has been changed everything. Everywhere it has affected everywhere. So countries like the island nations, you have a huge challenge, huge problem. So this is why we need to take kind of a different approach, and we need to collaborate with everyone. As a region, we need to collaborate, and we need to react fast. Otherwise, what will happen? Most of the coastal area people, they will be heavily affected. Then it will the migration, forced migration will start. So this forced migration has become another reality, and we have to address this issue uh, on time and without failing, and we need to act fast. uh, I think they are especially as a region, we need to find solution, and we need to collaborate and support each other. Your problem, Sri Lanka problem is should not be a Sri Lankan problem. Bangladesh problem should not be a Bangladesh problem. Maldives problem should not be a Maldives problem. It has to be a kind of problem for everyone. Yeah.
So, international organizations and development partners are increasingly supporting renewable energy projects in South Asia. What policy measures can governments adopt to maximize the benefits of global partnerships while maintaining energy sovereignty?
Currently, what I see at the moment, most of this energy transition engagement is happening like G to G basis, government to government basis. For an example, now Bhutan and Nepal, so providing or the transporting power to India, and India is transporting power to uh, Bangladesh, and there is another potential project in Sri Lanka also, how Sri Lanka is going to transport or transmit the power to India. So likewise, there are many things are happening, but mainly what I see, these things are happening as government to government basis. I think therefore we need some kind of policy restructuring process in order to identify these gaps and get involved with all the local private partners as well as international partners also. Then only I think we can address this issue effectively and properly.
Thank you so much, sir.